Hello everyone. Uh, my name is Chen Chi. I'm the presenter from Faculty of Law, University Kebangsaan Malaysia. Uh, my topic is authenticity of electronic evidence of blockchain in China. Introduction. In recent years, the increase in the number of internet users has significantly increased the chances of electronic data being used as key evidence in cases. With the rise of blockchain uh, depository technology, electronic data generated or stored by it is even more frequent in the judicial field. There are fewer theoretical studies on the evidential capacity of blockchain electronic evidence, especially on the determination of authenticity. It is worth noting that although blockchain electronic evidence can guarantee the authenticity of evidence that has been uploaded to the blockchain, it cannot guarantee that the evidence before uploading has not been tampered with. The meaning of blockchain electronic evidence referred to in this paper can be defined from the following two levels. At the technical aspect, blockchain electronic evidence is the use of blockchain technology to transform the original electronic data information into hash values synchronized with each node to archive the deposit. At the legislative aspect, blockchain deposit is an evidence preservation method that uses its technological advantages to complete the online verification of the authenticity of evidence and the traceability traceability query of evidence relevance. On the other hand, the underlying technology of which blockchain electronic evidence relies essentially belongs to computer technology. On the other hand, the output of the evidence is in the form of a hash value, which is a fixed value calculated using the hash function uh, algorithm, and is actually electronic data. The rules of authenticity need to be relied upon to ensure that the evidence is objective and true. According to some scholars of the common law system, the rules of evidence refer to the admissibility of evidence to play a supporting role in the rules. But China has not yet clearly discussed what is the rules of the authenticity of evidence. But a unified statement of what is the rules of evidence. Yang Dong and Xu Xinyu believe that uh, blockchain electronic evidence can naturally guarantee the authenticity of the blockchain electronic data involved in the case, and there is no possibility of distortion. At present, however, more and more scholars are uh, skeptical about this, and they believe that the authenticity of blockchain electronic evidence still needs to go through a strict review process. Li Yan believes that the authenticity of blockchain electronic evidence before and after uploading is doubtful, and there is no guarantee that the data has been tampered with before uploading to the blockchain. And there is also a possibility of tampering after uploading to the blockchain. This paper used qualitative research methodology to analyze in detail the literature related to the authenticity of blockchain electronic evidence. Data sources for qualitative research. Most research methods include primary and secondary sources. Primary sources include legislation and cases, while secondary sources include literature relevant to the field. In this paper, the existing literature was compiled and researched through libraries to find laws and literature on the authenticity of blockchain electronic evidence. The collected literature is read, organized, and summarized. By understanding the current situation of authenticity determination of blockchain electronic evidence in China, this paper learns the rules of authenticity determination of blockchain electronic evidence in other countries, and puts forward suggestions for the difficulties faced by authenticity determination of blockchain electronic evidence in China. Discussion and findings. Evidence with authenticity is not necessarily adopted by the court, adapted by the court, but the admissibility of blockchain electronic evidence cannot be discussed without the blockchain electronic evidence authenticity determination rules. At present, there already exists a part of Chinese legislation on the determination of authenticity of blockchain evidence, which reflects the legislative spirit of some of the evidence rules. Currently, the blockchain evidence authenticity determination rules are mainly as follows: Best evidence rule, hearsay exclusion rule, the rule of treating as original, judicial presumption rule, and the suggestion for improving the rules for determining the authenticity of blockchain electronic evidence in China. First, establish the best rules of evidence for blockchain electronic evidence. Expand the scope of the original of the best evidence rules, and even do not make a distinction between the original and the copy. As long as the blockchain evidence has the reliability of completeness, it will have the same legal effect as the original. Um, in the application of the hearsay rule, should be treated differently rather than accepting or opposing all. Only blockchain evidence automatically generated by a computer system is treated as an exception to the hearsay rule and is not subject to this rule. Refine the judicial presumption rule first. Judge the electronic data according to the time interval before and after it is uploaded on the chain. For blockchain evidence, the time the timelier it is uploaded, uh, the more reliable its authenticity is. Blockchain evidence that has been notarized can generally be presumed to be true, unless there is other evidence that is sufficient to disprove it. Conclusion: Nowadays, blockchain technology is developing rapidly and plays an important role in the field of data sharing platforms, virtual currencies, and especially judicial uh, depositories. The technology not only has a natural advantage in depositing evidence, but also can play a good role in solving the characteristics of electronic evidence that is easy to be tampered with and fragile. Blockchain electronic evidence as a new thing challenges the existing rules of evidence and review methods. Even though it has a series of features such as a non-tampering, decentralization, traceability, and so on, the standard for determining the authenticity of blockchain electronic evidence should not be lowered or artificially raised as a result. Instead, it should be treated with rationality and prudence, and the changes brought by the new technology should be accepted. Thank you.